Привет, товарищи, it is I, Russian Moose, and welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces. You know, the thing I said I wouldn't put up in a while. But, you know, it's been about a week, and I had a really good game in the Valentine Mark 1, as you can see right here. So, I thought I'd share it with you guys. There's not really much else to this game other than I did really well, because nobody knows how to kill the Valentine. And also, I get really lucky with some of my shots, but you know, whatever, right? So, I don't know much about the Valentine, other than it was a infantry support tank. They later put a bigger gun on to deal with enemy tanks, and then they took the turret off, put a gun facing back, off the rear of the tank, and then named it the Archer. I think it's a 17-pounder off the back of it. The English would love to do this thing with their vehicles where they would take guns and point them off the rear of the tank, and then so basically to go forward with the gun facing forward you would have to drive in reverse, which for this vehicle is not good. It has a negative 1 mile an hour reverse rate. Yeah, it doesn't even go a full 2 miles an hour in reverse on level ground. It goes 1. And that's another thing that I have to bring up. This vehicle is not fast. As you can see here, we're maxing out at about, I don't know, 14 miles an hour? Yeah, about 14. It wasn't designed to go that fast in the first place. It being an infantry support tank, it was supposed to stay with the infantry and support them. That's why speed was not of a concern for this vehicle. It has I think a 6-cylinder inline engine on it. That's the engine. In case you don't know, inline engines are pretty crap. So, yeah, there's always that. So, the Valentine Mark 1, I think it's a pre-war design. Back whenever England thought that trenches were still going to be a major role in World War II if it ever happened. So, it's got a lot of armor and it's slow, and it's really long for its size. So, and that man over there is dead. There's nothing to it there. But as we push up here, you will see the 40mm gun in action. This vehicle has that's not a 6-pounder, it's a 2-pounder, I think. 40mm gun. And that pin was really stupid, by the way. I noticed that. And then you can sit here and watch me shoot another like 6 rounds at this dude before I actually do anything to him. So, yeah, in case you're wondering, this 40mm gun, not very good. It's supposed to just scare the crap out of infantry that it's going up against, really. That's its main goal, is to shoot fast and a lot of HE at them, so you scare them, basically. And, well, it does its job in the shooting fast regard. Not in the scaring of the infantry, though, because there's no infantry to scare in this game, sadly. But, yeah, we're fighting the Russians and the Germans, so you can expect low-tier Stugs like that one I just killed. T-26-4 to my right that I did not see while playing. It's got that winter camo, that's why, man. But I saw this Panzer III firing from over here, and we are about to see this vehicle's armor put to use, I believe. It's either this one or one later on. No, it's not this one, because this one I just, like, disable him and then kill him. Yep, right there. Just headshot that poor driver with a 40mm round. Now this gun gets 3 ammo types, 2 which are actually useful. You get an AP round and an APC-BC, or armor piercing cap, ballistic cap, which does more shrapnel damage once you get inside, so that's the round I use on these guns. I will sometimes put in the more penetrating, just AP round, because it is solid shot. It will do more damage. This Stug 3 and I have a nice little dispute. You get to see this vehicle's armor put into use very well, but I do believe he was firing HE this entire time. So there's not really that good, I guess, but HE on that low velocity 75 at this tier of the Stug 3 can do some damage. So I'm just happy. So what I did first was take out a transmission, like I do with all case-made tank destroyers. I take off a track, the engine, or the transmission, make sure that they can't move, and then I'll usually try to flank around them while they're repairing, giving me the best possible scenario, shoot into their side while they can't do anything about it. And I just pumped so many rounds in this dude before he actually dies. That's why I'm happy this tank carries 61 rounds of ammo, which does not appear to be going down in the replay for some reason. But hey, whatever, right? Yeah. Here we are, he's shooting me. Probably with AP, now that I think about it. A lot of people seem to think AP on the low velocity 75s is good. So, I take off his transmission again. I just keep trying to go for his engine, well not his engine, his gun, so I can go in front of him. And I finally take it off with that last shot, and then I move up and put one right through the driver's hatch, killing him. That was not it, that ricocheted off the roof. And that one right there bounces off because this crew is not very good. That one actually goes through, kills who I need to kill, and then this next one finishes them off. The only commander was left. So we are pushing up in our infantry support tank, Valentine Mark 1. I love saying the English tank names. They're like us whenever they named their tanks, but theirs were more classified than ours. In case you're wondering, ours is, I'm talking about the US tanks. They had cruiser tanks, heavies, and I think that was it, cruisers and heavies, and self-propelled guns, of course. But we in the US, we love to put random things on our tanks, like the M10 Wolverine, which Wolverine was not its official name, that's a nickname given to it by I think the French. And, or by the Germans, I can't remember who. But its official name is 3-inch gun motor carriage M10. 3-inch being 76mm gun. Like, very good with our names. And this dude, oh, I would be so mad if I were him. First shot takes out his gunner, second shot kills everybody else. And catches them on fire. Like, that poor man. He never saw it coming. That's what you get for driving a Panzer IV-C, which 50 cows can kill from the front. So, hey, what are you gonna do, right? And here we go, slowly making our way up the hill. Crusader Mark II behind me. That's another one of my favorite vehicles so far, is the Crusaders. They're fast. That's really the only reason why I like them. The Crusader Mark II has this 40mm gun that the English love to put on everything. The Mark III has a 57mm gun, the 6-pounder, which is a very, very good gun. So, can't wait to get my hands on that one. I also can't wait to get my hands on the first of the Cromwells, the Cromwell Mark V, which has the 75mm gun, and the Valentine Mark IX, which has the 75mm gun. That's pretty scary. And yes, we go into their spawn, because I'm a Valentine, and I basically become a turret once you get into a stable position, so... There we see a Gepard, and a Martyr 3. This Martyr 3 scared the crap out of me, by the way. It's one of the only vehicles on their team that can pin me reliably. I think that's the Martyr 3 that has the captured Russian gun on it. And he hits my track, I was so happy with that. And then I kill him, this Panzer IV-E, thought he was going to do something. He doesn't, by the way. Good thing about this vehicle being so slow is that... Oh yeah, and that BT-7 literally just killed himself. He saw us coming and just killed himself. But yeah, the good thing about this vehicle being so slow is that it's a very stable firing position while moving. So, you can always count on that. And this dude, I think, actually pins me once. So, yeah, he pinned me once, I think, in the front of the turret, and it damaged everybody in the crew. But, you know, he's finishing walks with the Maxim there, and this vehicle has a Maxim coaxial gun. Which is, a piece of garbage, by the way. You hear that slow rate of fire on it? Oh, and here we have our next contender, another Gepard. I just love saying the Gepard's name. It's a Gepard. And, well, I think I killed him. Yep, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. And, well, that was that game. So, I've been really enjoying the Valentine and the, kind of, I don't know, the early tier English tanks, not the reserves. I hate the reserves and the Tetrarch. I hate that thing so much. But once you get past that to the Valentine, the Crusaders, it's really good. So, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe out there, don't get shot in the face, and I'll see you next time.